Brendon again. I wanted to share another idea. I get a lot of weird ideas. I spend a lot of time just thinking and being by myself and stuff. But, have you ever had that feeling that somebody was either following you or watching you or something? And I'm sure there probably is somehow, bees or the robot bees or whatever it could be. The bugs probably do, and who knows? TV. I've heard conspiracy theories that people watch people through the TV or the government can or something, but who really knows? I don't know, but I don't care about that. But there's times when I've had odd things feel like it was following me, and I came up with this weird idea, but it's not too weird. It's a pretty cool idea, I guess. But I was gonna post it on a picture of an angel that I drew, and I still might do that, but just in case I don't get to it. But I might get. Most likely will get to it. But I wrote it down a couple months ago. It was a bird stuck its work with the hands. A bird stuck its work with the hands and made children. Children that evolve into the wings of birds. Birds have children. It's on their back. 2 of them. You just wouldn't notice. But when looking at a bird, there are 3 people. There are 3 creatures on that branch that, the bird. People think why demons follow them or why somebody is following them, or perhaps people think someone's following them around. And that's why people think that, possibly. Because proving the existence of angel wings, proving that we do not walk rather than fly. So I put it down. It's kind of hard to understand, but that's why gravity is not allowed when communicating to the demons back there. But maybe they're not demons. Okay, so their wings, they're like a bird. Somebody's watching you, somebody's following you. But that's why the gravity isn't allowed back there. Because they're younger, they're children, right? So proving the existence of angel wings is proving to these wings that we do not walk, but we fly. Just try to tell a bird, a bird that is human. So obviously the wings don't get gravity because they fly, I figured out. Well, I didn't really figure it out. But there's something like that about, having to tell something that I walk. I don't fly, there's a loony idea to that. The fact that there's a feeling that somebody's watching you or following you. But it's even worse when you can't explain to that thing following you why you need to do your job, You can't fly around like that, right? So, in other words, I have to kind of communicate to that idea that I am a man of gravity. I obey gravity, I obey time, and all that nonsense is nonsense. I have to be the adult. I have to, grow up here and, make sure that I don't destroy myself. But the fact is, I don't know if you've ever had it happen, but who knows why they're back there. But, it's hard to communicate sense to something that can carry you above everything that we know as common reality. So most of the time, I do my job and just kind of ignore it. And I don't try to prove my point. And I'm not going to prove my point. It's like trying to prove a point to a toddler. You don't have a point proving it to a toddler because they're the toddler. It's one of those situations. So I was going to post that with an angel picture and just remind people that sometimes things are the way they appear to be, and you just you never know. I mean, you know, I even put that in this book. I mean, about these cave people who are slowly destroying themselves by accident for fighting. They were fighting against their strength because something good came into their lives, and they went to do their thing, which is gravity, which is respectful, but they had to quickly evolve into a new situation. And so how they did it in the book that I wrote is they took their strength and put it on the earth. Unlike that case, I just, you know, pretend to be, you know, kind of half stupid. So, you know, you ever see grandma or mom, you know, kind of a little bit upset? You might be able to relate with that if you go through what I go through, because sometimes people have to play the lesser to make something more out of a situation, so that they don't bring everything down, you know. So one day it will have its rewards, and maybe this is one of them. Until we meet again, have a wonderful day.